there, it's Kevin with RogueDeckBuilder.com here with game number 1 with RG Aggro. We are on the play here. Of course, we want to play first with this deck. And what a way to start it off. No lands. So we have to mulligan this. And this is not much better. This is actually pretty horrible as well, as this is the problem, as I stated in the deck tech, is not having more fixers. So this Rootbound Crag has to come into play tapped, and then can't play the Young Wolf first turn. We can draw into another green source. I still think this is a keep hand though, as we do have some action, and we do have what we need to cast our Kessig Wolf Run, or activate our Kessig Wolf Run, and we can actually cast a Hell Rider if we get it, but we do need a double green for that String Root Geist, so we won't mull this. So I'll just lead off here with this Rootbound Crag into play tapped, and unfortunately, that's the best play that we have, and ship it back to him. So didn't draw into our other green source that we wanted to draw into. We can play this Young Wolf and throw out a mountain, pass it back to him. I'm liking the Young Wolves as it does survive Supreme Verdicts comes back. It looks like we're going against Junk, maybe a Junk variant, the Junk Aggro. Who knows? I don't know. This is a weird card. String Root Geist is weird with these colors. And I guess I didn't even need to block there. I don't know why I blocked there, because I plan on pillaring that String Root Geist anyway next turn. So that was a bad play on my part. We're gonna go ahead and pillar it away though. I'd rather save some, or get in some extra damage here with the Rancord Young Wolf. And next turn, if we draw into a land, we got the Hell Rider, which can do a bit of damage. So it does look like, so what does he have white in here for? Probably locks in and Smiters. So we're going against kind of a Junk Aggro deck, I'm pretty sure. And that seems pretty good at this. Seems like a really good deck. You got, for your third turn, you have either the Mangler or the Smiter, which are both pretty good options. So he's going to try to race me here, which is awesome. That's exactly what I want him to do, because this allows us to attack with our Hell Rider if we do draw into a land next turn. So let's see what happens. And no land. Oh, too bad. I think that's going to be game just because we missed the land drop. He still goes down to 12 though, but we have to kind of play around possibly like a Thrag Tusk with the Life Swing. A 5 Life Swing will definitely put it in his favor. He could be missing land drops here as well. Wait, this is just his turn 4, so we don't know if he's missed a land drop yet or not. And he hasn't. So here probably comes a Deadbridge Goliath, I'm thinking. Yes, the Goliath does come down, and that is very problematic for us. Again, unfortunately, we don't hit another land. We're still stuck on this 3 land. Can't double it. So this is kind of a mirror match as far as the mid-range aggro type feel. It's not all out like Rakdos, and it's not all out like Red Deck wins. And that's kind of how we are. Other than I do like my options. I mean, I do like this matchup as we do have the burn. And so that's 11. We're gonna 3. We could now attack in for 5, for 8. So I think I have to block here, which is unfortunate. If we could have hit that red drop, then he would have been just dead on board this next game. So I'll play it out. I'll take one of these Drag Manglers out. See what shenanigans he has. So I wonder if this is kind of the Brian Kiblers Golgari Aggro with a splash of white, and that's what I would be thinking is Loxin and Smiter would be the card that he is choosing to splash into this deck. Maybe Celestia Charm. So unfortunately, I don't even think a land really saves us here. No, it doesn't. That's game. Maybe I do need to up my land count from 22. Daybreak Ranger seems okay here. Garruk Relentless seems pretty bad. Well, I could kill off like Arbor Elf. Mark and Mutiny and Zealous Conscript seem awesome. I really do like smacking him for 6 damage with his own 4th turn Deadbridge Goliath. I'm not sure if Pyreheart Wolf is the best play here. Of course, Pillars are coming in. The more burn. So 6 cards need to come out. I do like Young Wolf here. I'm not sure if even Dryad Militant is the right play. Since Pillars are coming in, I don't know if Brimstone comes out. I think Thundermaw is amazing versus him. So what do I... Maybe Huntmaster's too slow, but I like the swing of life here. I do want my 1-drops. I think Wolf-Ear Avengers are amazing this matchup too. So 6 cards that I need to cut. I don't want to cut any of them. Maybe a couple Dryad Militants, but I want to guarantee that first turn he can just block the Arbor Elf, so maybe all the Dryad Militants come out. And I don't know if that's the right play. Yeah, I can't see taking out any of the rest of these. These are all great. And he's got no real answer for the Strangler Geist. Maybe some Searing Spears do have to come out, and maybe a Brimstone Volley instead of a Searing Spear, as our burn count is way up now. And I am going to cut two Huntmasters, even though they seem really good, because they are kind of slow. When I want that 4th drop, I want to be hitting the Hellrider. Maybe I'm going to cut an Avenger for another Militant. Call it good. Make our curve better here. Again, we got a mole. Fortunate for us, this is another mole. But this is okay. Not too bad. So this looks like it's gonna be it. He could have a second turn Smiter out next turn. That's a good card. We need to draw more lands though. We'll have an Avenger on board the following turn. Okay, he misses his source for whatever it is that he has. I'm okay with racing him. I'm really okay with racing him here. As with the Hellrider and the Zealous Conscripts, I'm going to win that battle, I believe. But, I don't know what definitely the right move is just to hold back my Avenger. But let's get that other red source next turn, hopefully. Hold back the Avenger and block his Arbor Elf if he's gonna attack with it. Which he does. This is great. He could have a Celestia Charm, which, like I said, it could be the other card that he's splashing for. If not, that was a great trade here. No Smiter. That means he wouldn't have had a Goliath, so he's probably stuck with a ton of black cards in his hand. So Hellrider most likely is going to win us the game here if we hit the red source, which we don't hit the red source. But what we do hit is a Strangler Geist, and he's going to take 6 here. What's he flashing? A Wolf-Ear of his own? Wolf-Ear of his own comes out. Okay. So, yeah, he's not... doesn't have the best options to block. He still takes 4. Get my dude back. So he plays a tracker here, which is decent. Hoping he swings in with the Geist here. He doesn't swing in with anything. As if we do hit a land drop, I can take his Avenger. But then he does have a blocker for my Strangler Geist. I don't want to make that trade with his Strangler Geist. So let's see what happens. Pillar Flame's not bad. As it does give me... Have a couple of options here. I could Pillar a Strangler Geist. And swing in with my own Avenger. Well, that won't even do anything either. Or I could Pillar off his tracker. I think pillaring off the tracker here might be the better play. And then swinging in with... No, I didn't need to swing in with anything. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and just get rid of this tracker and then pass the turn to him. I don't want to swing in here with anything. It's not in my best interest to trade here. We've just got to hit this 5th land source for the conscripts or the other red for the Hellrider. And I'm thinking he still has a ton of black cards in his hand, as he's missing land drops as well. Another Pillar's decent. And that's it. Okay, there we go. That is a great card to pick up. So we have a couple of options here. We have Hellrider or we have Zealous Conscripts. I think Zealous Conscripts is the better play. He could have another Wolf-Ear Avenger, and that just sucks for us. But then he can't regenerate it. So we're going to Zealous Conscripts, grab his Avenger, and we're probably going to lose our Strangler Geist here, so maybe we don't even swing with it. Is it worth it for the extra damage? So definitely going to swing here and here and here and here. I don't think I swing with this Strangler Geist. Yeah. Well, he's most likely... Yeah, he would block the Strangler Geist. I don't care if he blocks anything else. He's not going to block the Young Wolf. So he's going to absorb 3 damage here by blocking one of my 3s. I think that's the best. Let's do the math here, though. That'll guarantee an extra 3 damage if I attack him with the Strangler Geist. He's going to get 1 damage the next turn from Hellrider swinging in the next turn. So maybe it is. Yeah, maybe it is in the best interest to swing with everything. Yeah, of course he goes there. That's the smart move for him. He goes to 4 though, and he's just plain dead to a Hellrider trigger the next turn. So barring something catastrophic here, like a Thragtusk, where we should win this game. That's not going to do it for him. So I knew that's what this deck was trying to do, was splash in the Loxodon and Smiters. Pretty smart. That's a very smart game plan. But I do think we have a great matchup versus this deck, though. We're too quick for him, and have the burn to the face that can, as you can see, the mirror. We're kind of stuck with the same board. I have options around that stalemate, and he really doesn't. So Hellrider comes out, and that's game. So just from the Hellrider triggers alone, he dies. Alrighty, that was game number 2. So on to game number 3, and hopefully we don't have to mull this time. Again, I think Huntmaster's just a little too weak. It doesn't kill anything when it flips, really. It can kill the trackers. I think I'm going to get rid of all of them, all the Huntmasters. I do like Huntmaster with Hellrider. I don't think Pyreheart Wolf again. I don't think is the right play here. Flames could kill his tracker and an arbor elf, so maybe a Flames. I do like it, just one of Flames over. I don't know about these dried militants, actually. I think I'm going to cut it. No, I do want the dried militants. Is Mark and Mutiny? Yes, Mark and Mutiny is a must here, I do believe. I think I'm actually going to... Yeah, cut just the dried militant. These could come in, but I don't see the point. I could cut another Wolf or Avenger. They just seem too good, though. We'll try this. Okay, we will mulligan for the 3rd time. This is a little bit better. No action, though, but I think we have to keep it. The Magic Gods are just not being very nice to us today. Maybe it's my low 22 land count. And that is not a card I wanted to see. I usually do like double Hellriders, but we like double Hellriders with hands we have action with. I'm going to take a beating here. I want to draw a Pillar, actually. Pillar this turn would be great to draw. And there's a dried militant. That's okay. So the dried militant can come out, and we'll slap a Rancor on it. So I actually do think I'm going to block the Geist here, unless this is a Smiter coming down. Okay, that's fine. So I'm going to take 3, but next turn I can get rid of both of those guys. Okay, I'm going to take 6, but they're both dead to Flames next turn. So Rancor in hand is very scary for him, though. Best draw I could draw here is a Mountain or a Rootbound Crag. Or we could draw another Rancor. Okay, next turn the best draw we can have is a Mountain or a Rootbound Crag. So 2 here, 1 there. Clears his board. Both of us had 4 cards in hand, but those future Strangled Geist are very scary to his Rancors. So let's see, what is he putting out here? Another Strangled Geist? Ooze. Yeah. That's going to be very, very hard for us to deal with. We actually don't really have any way to deal with it. Only thing we can try to do is outrace it. Well, we got our mountain, which is the best draw possible. But he's able to absorb some damage here. He's able to absorb 3 damage here by just blocking. But at least we get in there for 1. And the double Hell Riders next turn. Again, I'm hoping for a land next turn. He gets his... Okay, so Gavany's his other. That's a great addition too, I believe. So we're going to race here. Oh, wow. I don't think he's... Yeah, he's going to attack with this Predatory Ooze, right? Okay, he's going to attack. We go down to 5, and I think we're going to lose this match because we have no answer for that Predatory Ooze or his opposing hasters. I'm really liking his deck, though. Really liking the addition of the white for the Gavany Townships and the Loxodon and Smiters. Well, that gives us a blocker, but not for a trample. Because we're just pretty much dead next turn. See if I go Rancor. Or sorry, we'll pronounce it right. So before I get yelled at, Rancor. On my Hell Rider. That's just 7 damage. Leave black back a blocker, and I still take 5. Yeah. So yeah, these moles killed us this game. If I take back the other Hell Rider, swing in for 4, again I still take 5. So no matter what I do here, I am dead. I mean these Hell Riders alone would be doing 8 damage, which is not nearly enough. All right. We will concede this game and go on to match number 2 here in a bit. This is Kevin from RogueDeckBuilder.com. Thanks for watching.